Welcome to Brands Hatch, where 6 championship titles are set to be decided this weekend around the famous Grand Prix circuit. But the most coveted prize of all is this trophy, which bears names such as Jack Sears, Sir John Whitmore, Jim Clark, all the way up to Ash Sutton, who was 2020 Kwik Fit British Touring Car Champion. And now, as we come to the final 3 races that will decide this year's title, Ash Sutton is out in front again. He's got a decent lead, but this is the weekend where the championship leader starts to have doubts and the contenders start to believe.
Ready?
One of the best drivers in touring cars in the world.
Ash Sutton has had the look of a driver returning to claim championship title number 3.
Come on.
Absolutely on a mission.
He is unreal at the minute.
Feisty, aggressive.
Absolute joy to watch.
Overtaking extravaganza from Ash Sutton.
Streetways. Spectacle.
It is mine to lose. It's going to go down to the wire.
Colin Turkington in particular thinks it could be game on.
That's his 60th win in the BTCC. Tom Ingram, who is absolutely over the moon.
Jake Hill, absolute star. The bravest of the brave, Josh Cook.
It's British touring cars. You never know what can happen. Big swings and points can happen.
It's game on.
We are in for such a fantastic championship battle.
Surely for Ash Sutton it can't go wrong after such a dominant season, but the likes of Jordan, Shedden, Camish and Turkington have all found the title-winning moment elusive on this most challenging of days. A 32-point lead, however, is pretty healthy, with Colin Turkington and Tom Ingram and Jake Hill the main realistic challengers. But whoever takes the title, it's going to be quite a battle for the runners-up spot, with 34 points covering 2nd to 5th. And Jake Hill and Josh Cook, if they're not going to be champion, they will be determined to get some reward for their outstanding seasons. Behind them, Rory Butcher, Aidan Moffat and Gordon Shedden complete the top 8, with the in-form Moffat in a position to help his teammate Ash Sutton toward a 3rd touring car title. Equally, the Sutton-Moffat combination can take Laser Tools Racing to the Teams Championship, which they lead by 77 points from BTC Racing. And BMW can clinch a 6th consecutive Manufacturers' Championship, having built up a 91-point advantage over Motorbase Performance Ford. Among the independents, Tom Ingram has a great chance of denying Sutton a clean sweep of titles, being just 33 points behind in the battle for the driver's title. And equally, he can help Ginsters accelerate with trade price cars, get past Laser Tools Racing in the Teams Championship. There is a lot at stake among the independents. But Dan Rowbottom, he's already the provisional winner of the Jack Sears Trophy, the competition for drivers who started the season without a podium finish. 27 races completed across 9 race weekends. 3 remain today to decide not just the British Touring Car Champion, but this weekend we're also identifying the winners of the hard-fought support competitions that we've been following all season. And you'll miss none of the drama on this fabulous Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit, which every year seems to deliver an extra challenge and an extra twist to the plot on the day that once again decides it all.
Race 1 of the day is go. 1 or 2 crept a little bit, it looked like, but a good getaway is made by Senna Proctor. Good start also by Rowbottom, who slots in behind the BTC duo as they make the run now up towards Paddock Hill Bend for the first time. A bold effort is being made by Colin Turkington then to try to get through the traffic, and so is Ash Sutton. Look, he's on his toes right away. And there, Rick Parfitt having to go to get past Carl Boardley. Jade Edwards is next in the queue. Rick Parfitt then running in 25th place. They're outside the points, but a good scrap going on here. And Rory Butcher to the inside of Adam Morgan and preserves 16th place. Adam coming back in. They're outside the points, but here you've got drivers that have been race winners this year, absolutely toe-to-toe. Adam Morgan goes back through on the inside. It's Hill, Ingram, and they touch as they accelerate past the BMW, and also Chris Smiley tries to get past Jelly as well, but his BMW suddenly has lost not only places, but pace. That's Oliphant getting right into the back of Ollie Jackson. Hurry up, Ollie, he says. 2nd on the grid, it's going to be win number 4 of the season. Race 1 of the day at Brands Hatch is won by Josh Cook in a 1-2 for BTC Racing. Senna Proctor 2nd. Ash Sutton comes across the line 6th. and he's ahead of Turkington and Hill and Ingram. That's great news in the championship, and here comes Ingram, one last chance to get past Hill. He's worked oh so hard all race. Look at Morgan in the background coming up alongside Smiley. It's going to be a drag race to the line, and between those two, Morgan got ahead of Smiley for 14th. It'll be blast off now, and who makes the best start? It's Sutton. Turkington tries to get up the inside. Sutton gets boxed in behind Dan Lloyd, and here comes Turkington up the inside line. The BMW is there as Shedden attacks the BTC Hondas, and yes, there's contact there, look, because Sutton gets a tap in the tail. Turkington's got ahead of him. That, I fear, might have been Chilton getting into the rear of Sutton for the race lead. There's drama at Druids already because off the road goes Senna Proctor.
And the round goes in front of everybody. That's Ollie Jackson. Oh!
Adam Morgan hits him. That's Morgan's race done, and that's Ingram being delayed. Look, Tom Ingram is in the gravel, and that's crucial for third place against Jake Hill. So, and that is Rory Butcher getting squeezed by Aidan Moffat. He's on the grass. He still keeps coming up the inside line. The two Scottish drivers lean on each other. Chris Smiley tries to get into that as well, but look at the lawn in the front of the Toyota now. That's going to make it really hot. There's contact as Moffat hits Smiley and gets hit by Jelly. More mayhem in this race. Yes, yes, yes. The Ford comes up on the inside, so Jake Hill will cross the line ahead. Yep, another place taken. And there, row bottom is sideways. This is Turkington's chance. He gets the run on the way up the hill, so yes. Now Turkington is about to take a place and therefore points away from row bottom. He's going to be a race win for Josh Cook. A fifth win of the season for Josh Cook, round 29 of the championship, but in the traffic behind. Back-to-back titles, a third crown for Ash Sutton. He is British touring car champion with a race to spare, and he is absolutely delighted as he comes across the line. And although he's been saying it's not been too stressful over the course of the weekend, you can now see that release of the emotion. Delight on the pit wall at Laser Tools Racing and in the garage. It has been a fantastic season, and he has done a great job. Race 3, lights go red, the action starts now. Sutton gets a good launch, Butcher doesn't, slithers off the line a little bit. Stephen Jelly leads on the run up towards Paddock Hill Bend. Tom Chilton has a look on the outside line. It is Ash Sutton who takes third then, with Dan Rowbottom next in the queue as they turn out of Paddock for the first time. Up the hill towards Druids, Jelly leads, Chilton is second through, and that is Turkington being run out wide. He's all over the cross. Turkington's going to have a big, big moment. He might have just about hung on to that. He has, but the door is open, so this should give Sutton the advantage. Robo's looking for a double toe as they come up across the line. Sutton's going to hit the front. Rowbottom's on the inside line for second. He gets crowded a bit by Jelly. Jelly tries to stay on the outside. Rowbottom hits the curb. He can't find a way past. Absolutely nose to tail. Good defence by Jelly of second place. Now Rowbottom tries the outside line. Remember, he tried that here in the summer against Oliphant on the outside. It didn't work then. Is it going to work now? It is. From the outside to the inside. He's on the inside for Graham Hill Bend. And he's done it. Has he? Has he? Has he? Yes, finally through. Jelly out wide over the curb. Here comes Ingram on the charge once more. Up the hill. Tries to make the move against Stephen Jelly. Gets the job done. And here comes Josh Cook up the inside. He goes through. He gains a place despite the weight. And there's drama in the background because that getting turned sideways, was that Jelly? It was. Triple Kwik Fit British Touring Car Champion Ash Sutton is going to win the last round of the championship to add to the title. Ash Sutton crosses the line to win at Brands Hatch. Second is just going to be Dan Rowbottom ahead of Tom Ingram. The gap, a tenth of a second between them. Jake Hill is fourth. It's the 2021 Kwik Fit British Touring Car Championship won by Ash Sutton, with Colin Turkington second, 3 points ahead of Josh Cook. Tom Ingram fourth ahead of Jake Hill. Gordon Shedden battling to sixth ahead of brother-in-law Rory Butcher. Eighth, Aidan Moffat with Dan Rowbottom ninth, and Senna Proctor in 10th. In the Teams Championship, it's a win for Laser Tools Racing ahead of BTC Racing, Halfords Racing with Cataclean third, and Team BMW fourth. Ginster's Accelerate with TradePriceCars.com fifth ahead of the MB Motorsport Accelerated by Blue Square Squad, and Adrian Flax with PowerMax Racing seventh. And the manufacturers for a 6th year in a row won by BMW, Motorbase Performance and Ford second, Toyota third. The Independent Drivers Champion is Ash Sutton. Tom Ingram is runner-up and Josh Cook third from Aidan Moffat and Gordon Shedden. The Independent Teams Champion, Laser Tools Racing, ahead of Halfords Racing with Cataclean, and then BTC Racing third. Ginster's Accelerate with TradePriceCars.com fourth. Adrian Flax with PowerMax Racing in fifth. And Dan Rowbottom is the Jack Sears Trophy winner. Sam Osborne, his runner-up. Carl Boardley in third. From Jack Butel and Sam Smelt. Jade Edwards rounding out the top six.
The champion of 2021, Ashley Sutton. All right. Razor Tools racing driver makes his way onto the top step of the podium, and it's a champagne hug with Alan Gale, the chief executive. And now the moment for the champion on the podium. Your appreciation, please, Brands Hatch, for your champion, Ash Sutton.
We will all gather together again at Donington's third week in April, when Ash Sutton will start his challenge for his fourth straight title. But it's been tremendous fun from Tim, from Paul, from the whole ITV touring car team here at Brands Hatch. Thanks for watching. Join us again next year.
Everybody wants to be BTCC champion. I want a match, if not better, the best.
Lights go out. There's a bit of a rub and Sutton spins. That's Gordon Shedden who's off the road.
Oh, big slam into the wall.
Round one won by Josh Cook. Sutton goes for the inside line. Ash Sutton wins.
I like putting a bit of a show on.
Fans are back, 4,000 lucky spectators.
Colin Turkington wins.
Turkington thinks you can have it, mate.
Fantastic.
One of the best spectator venues in the sport.
Oh, is that a spin for Turkington?
Tom Oliphant wins. More drama then.
Oh, there's a huge effort from Ingram.
Oh, and a spin Tom Oliphant. Rowbottom takes the win, and we're underway. There's contact car spinning round. Oh, Ash Sutton gets tagged by Proctor.
Big crash there. The Marshals, what a brave job.
The twists and turns of Knock Hill rewards commitment and aggression.
Oh, and Butcher was through on Buffett.
Turkington is wide, he's in the crowd, and Sutton's going to go through for the lead.
That's my style of racing. Knuckle down and then piling that press on.
Ingram goes for the race lead, fantastic stuff.
It was a master plan.
Through goes Ash Sutton, that gives him the race lead. Drama in the background, there's a Honda off at high speed. Adam Morgan comes across the line for a second victory of the season. Aidan Moffat wins. Jake Hill wins. The King of Croft reigns supreme. Rory Butcher dives for the race lead coming into Brooklyn's fantastic move. This should give Jake Hill the race lead. Hill does it. Morgan is off the road. Flash Gordon is back.
Turkington spun, I can't believe it.
Tom Ingram wins. Oh, Colin Turkington, that's his 60th win.
This is the weekend where the championship leader starts to have doubts.
Back-to-back titles, a third crown for Ash Sutton.
Oh, that feels so good.
The 2021 British Touring Car Champion.